not attempt to adjust your device screen. We are in control of the broadcast. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. The time has come. Please stand by for a live transmission from Halloween Daily News. Yes. Yes. The time has come. Light up those pumpkins, everybody, because we are live. Let's see who else is awake and alive out there tonight. Hello, Haddonfield, and happy Michael Myers Monday. Welcome to it. My name is Matt. We are Halloween Daily News, and this post-Halloween party that you just found yourself in the middle of is actually, in reality, the very first pre-Halloween party of Halloween 2025, because it is the first Michael Myers Monday of our new year, the first Monday of November 2024, which marks a whole new year counting down. We don't do countdowns here. What am I saying? We don't do countdowns here because every day is Halloween. Every day is a celebration. And on Mondays, it's all about Michael. And if you're here, then that means you made it through another week. You made it through another Monday. You made it through another year in this case. So happy Michael Myers Monday. Happy first Michael Myers Monday of a new year. And I hope you all had just the best Halloween ever last week. I'm going to tell you a little bit about mine with our family here at HDNHQ in just a few minutes. And we got some other fun stuff to talk about. We got some news bites and a couple clips to share. Just a fun hangout. Nothing too serious. No big breaking news here tonight. But we're going to take a little tour of the new official Halloween portal site. If you haven't been over there yet, we're gonna walk through it together. Go through the portal together. We got some news bites, of course. We'll do some a couple shout outs at the end, and we'll see what else we get into along the way as well. I don't anticipate being on here very long. Probably gonna wrap it up before midnight, but and I'm well aware that I say that all the time, and then it turns into a 2-hour broadcast. But in any case, that's the plan, guys. I see a lot of friends are already lighting it up in the live chat. Teen Wolf is in the house. Rob Windsor, of course. Thanks for the compliment on the shirt, man. I appreciate it. Teen Wolf's doing the countdown, 361 days till Halloween. Yes. Barf is in the house as well. What's up, man? Happy Halloween. Byron is here. Kaysen, good to see you guys. Phil, of course. I love it. David Suber, the great Suberman in the house. Blake, one of our illustrious channel members. Thank you for being here, sir. Megan Wagner. Tim, some more longtime supporters, friends of the brand here. Great to see all you guys. And scrolling back up, I see Matthew asking about any new rumors about upcoming movies. And look, the shape himself, Michael Myers, lurking in the chat here tonight as well. Silently, of course. Wouldn't be the shape if he was blabbing. um, but thank you all for being here. Up, another illustrious channel member has checked in, the great Pat Ring, that Halloween movie collector. Thanks for being here, Pat. Sonia's in the house as well. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Jenny has checked in. All right, cool. We got a good group. Like I said, it's going to be a very loose post Halloween Halloween hangover show, so to speak. But I definitely wanted to talk to you guys because there actually is a couple newsworthy, discussion-worthy items, if not a major discussion, but at least worth mentioning and going over with you guys. But mainly I just want to be here and hang out with you guys, and enjoy a post Halloween Michael Myers Monday here. Um, as we kick off a new month and like I said, a new year, because we do tend to go to the calendar along with the calendar of our ancient ancestors who saw Halloween as the end of the year, not just the end of the harvest, but the end of the year itself, and the beginning of a new year. And so here's to that new year, and to all of you guys for being here. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Josh has checked in now as well, I see. Excellent, very cool. Well, I before I get into tonight's main program, just a couple quick upcoming things to be on the lookout here outside of this franchise, but stuff I'm very excited to share with you guys coming here to the channel this week. Starting tomorrow, we've got our next new exclusive interview. Well, first of all, backing up to our Halloween drop, I hope you have checked out my new interview with Samantha Scafidi from the Terrifier films. She plays Victoria Hayes, and it's an awesome interview. I hope you've checked that out. If not, definitely go check that out when we're done here tonight. It's a really great interview. I'm very proud of that one. Tomorrow, my next new interview is with the director and star of the brand new Halloween horror slasher movie. It's called He Never Left, and it's hitting VOD tomorrow, November 5th. So that's right, you got a brand new 2024 Halloween slasher introducing a new masked killer called Paleface, and I've seen it. It's a lot of fun. I got an interesting mix of vibes from it, and you'll see what I mean or hear what I mean when you watch the interview tomorrow with James Morris, who is co-writer and director, and Colin Cunningham, who stars in the movie and also co-wrote it. And it all takes place right around Halloween. Tons of gorgeous Hallowsphere in that one. It's on VOD wherever you stream movies. Like I said, starting tomorrow, November 5th. Then, coming later this week, I am so excited to share this one with you. And this is breaking news, guys. This is an exclusive reveal to you guys, the Triple M crew. This is not public knowledge yet. Well, it is if you were watching our Instagram stories today, because she did share it on her story, so then I shared it on ours. But just earlier today, just a couple hours ago, I had an awesome conversation with another one of the stars of the biggest horror movie of the year, Terrifier 3. Her name is Antonella Rose, and she plays the pivotal central role of Gabby, who is Sienna's younger cousin in the movie. If you've seen it, you know she does a really great job. She's in a ton of scenes throughout the movie, and Antonella, she was just really cool today. We had a really fun conversation all about working on the film, about celebrating Halloween last week, and just being a part of this Art the Clown madness that is just taking over the world right now. So that's just some of the exciting stuff we have coming your way here on the channel. As far as that interview with the He Never Left guys, that one's up right now for members. So if any of you members want to check it out early, you can. As soon as we're done here, it is available right now to members. Everybody else, that'll be up tomorrow. Also available to members right now, I just uploaded a very fun haunt walkthrough from a charity haunted house that they did here at our local elementary school here in town. And we went there a couple of weeks ago, and I filmed a walkthrough. That'll go public later on this week as well, but members have early access to that one. It's a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot more fun adventures from as our Hallow tour um, winded down here into our local events, our area Halloween parade, and so forth. Um, that brings me to our recap of Halloween 2024, starting with, as many of you know, and you might have seen, we posted about this on our socials, but Sue and I, we founded a small town Halloween parade here 11 years ago in our town where we live of Kildova Hills, North Carolina, and we it's grown every year that we've done it, and now hundreds of people come from all over, out of town, out of state, and so forth. And it's always a good time, good, free, family-friendly event, um, and everybody looks forward to it, and we always have a good time. And this year, I was rocking my Dr. Loomis costume, as I have many times at this parade, because as I'm also photographing it and having to help run the event, I can't do a lot of the costumes that I want to do a lot of years. One year I was Jack Skellington and had a full mask and everything, and it was kind of miserable in there because it always tends to be a really hot day. So anyway, I was rocking my standard Loomis costume, and was pleasantly um, pleasantly surprised to find the shape there. Um, I say surprised because you never know. I mean, we've had some shapes, but there have been some years where there's not been a single shape at our parade. And but Loomis is always out there on the hunt, on the lookout for escaped mental patients, and he found one this year with this young man rocking his H2 Blood Tears mask. So that's where our Halloween recap begins, and we've got our full video from the parade, as well as the awards ceremony that we do right after it, and interviews with the winners. That's all up on the channel right now too. I just got that up a couple days ago, so check that out when you get a chance. Halloween night, um, we were having some fun with Corey and Allison. That's of course Sue and myself out front here at HDN headquarters, rocking our Black Cat and Scarecrow masks from Trick or Treat Studios. But you know, that was for the fun here. You know, when it was time to venture out away from home and go stalk the neighborhood where all the trick or treaters are. Well, yeah, I had to do my best, Michael, or was it Corey putting on the mask and Corey doing his best, Michael? I don't know. You'll have to be the judge of that. But it was a blast, as it always is every year. Stalking the neighborhood kids and just freaking everybody out. I have to say, walking around as Michael this year, there were more people, you know, because we always are like taking bets every year, like how many people are gonna call me Jason this year, how many people are gonna get it right and say Michael, and you know, there's usually a pretty close number to those. This year, though, man, there nobody mistaked Michael for Jason. Amazingly, not a single one this year, and there were more people that absolutely recognized and got it right, and just more Michael Myers shout outs than ever before. I think, in like all the years I've been rocking various Myers personas in our neighborhood on Halloween night. So that was gratifying. We did get some photos and video clips, and other people got some as well. We never, you know, are able to get too much just because it's Halloween night. We're out having fun, and There's our son Oziah rocking his makeup job as well. He was hanging out with us this Halloween. And but this is one of those shots, again, tying in the Terrifier crew. Um, Not the greatest photo, but you get the idea. We did run into a couple Art the Clowns in the neighborhood as well, which I was very pleased to see. And this mother and son, they were so cool. She's dressed as Pale Girl, and he's dressed as Art, complete with the Santa hat from Part Three. And it was just awesome. We got a bunch of pictures with them, and they're local here in Kill Devil Hills where we live. So, guys, if you're watching this, um, let's get together and take Art and Pale Girl and Michael out, maybe out to the beach for a fun photo shoot or something. Freak some people out. But these guys were awesome. And we found a couple other shapes out there roaming around and stalking as well, including this rare unmasked shape, complete with blood tears makeup. And there were others as well. We just haven't even gotten a chance to go through all of our footage and photos. And again, on Halloween night, we don't have our good cameras out or anything, and the lighting's never good, and we're just shooting with usually Sue's cell phone or my cell phone or just whatever we can get. But we were able to get a couple of those fun ones. Um, some of our traditions. You might have also seen, I've already shared on our Instagram, um, a look at our jack-o'-lanterns this year. If you're curious about that, and you could also get a look at our setup um, as well, as far as our yard setup. I mean, I've shared a couple videos of that on our Instagram if you want to check that out. But we've got a couple different. Well, actually, here is this will give you a good idea. This one has not been published before, um, but this will give you a look at uh, at the yard setup, at our yard setup at HDN headquarters here. Here you go, check it out. See, we got a little graveyard over there on the west side of the property. Some ghosts flying around. Got the Bones family. Jack's up there. Michael overlooking everything. Chucky Inflatable, that's a new addition this year. Couple shapes lurking around. And the haunted pumpkin patch. And up on the deck, you can't see it real good here, but way up there, I try to zoom in. There's Sam. There's a Frankenstein monster, which is getting jolts of electricity through him. And yet another Michael Myers, a third Michael Myers. 3.5 foot inflatable. So this is just an idea of what our place looked like this Halloween. If you're curious. I'd love to hear about how your Halloween was, and what type of decor you guys put out, if you do put out any. Um, while I'm pulling this up, if you haven't seen it, this is the three jack o' lanterns that we put out on Halloween night. And there it is. That's the Arts Family slash HDN HQ Halloween 2024 experience in a nutshell. um, let me hear from you out there. Um, what you guys put out as far as your display. I appreciate your comments. Um, Teen Wolf says Jason used to be the biggest character since forever. Now Michael took his place. Yeah. Um, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. Barf, thank you for that compliment about the interview with Samantha. Barf says fantastic interview. She's amazing. Yes. Again, I appreciate the compliment on the interview. It's one I'm definitely very proud of, and yeah, I think she's amazing too. I think it's just getting her whole insight into these films, and it's just part of our overall coverage as I talk to her about. And it continued today with Antonella. Just covering these films over these last 5 6 years now, talking to everybody from Damien and David to Lauren and just so many of the different people. It, it was a in a way it was a long time coming to have Samantha here, but in another sense it had to be now. Like I feel like had we done it, um, you know, after Terrifier 2, for instance, then I'd be so itching to get her back on here and talk about everything for Terrifier 3 anyway. So it kind of worked out the way it was supposed to that we did it now. Um, Now, speaking of flashbacks to last week and Halloween, um, how about last Monday? How about that epic Triple M live broadcast with our amazing, illustrious, iconic special guests, Nurse Marion Chambers herself, star of 4 Halloween franchise films, Nancy Stevens, joined by our first ever Triple M live 2-time guest, Carmela McNeil, and it was also the first time we ever had 2 guests simultaneously on 2 different coasts here on the live stream on a Monday night. All kinds of firsts for us. And amazingly, there were no major technical hiccups. At least not that I noticed. Hopefully, there weren't any on your end when you were watching. But I hope you guys have checked that out if you missed it. It was a special early start time. And if you haven't, it is up here on the channel. You can also listen to the audio version, minus my intro and outro, but you can listen to the entire Q&A, including the viewer Q&A part, um, on the Halloween Daily podcast right now, if you prefer, if that's more convenient with you. Although you're here on YouTube, you might as well just watch the video. That's the funnest way to do it. Then you get the full experience. But how cool was that to have both of them here at the same time, just celebrating Halloween week, Halloween week, the final Monday before October 31st. So again, I can't thank them enough, Carmela and Nancy enough again. And like I said last week, you guys need to know that Carmela was absolutely instrumental in making all of that happen. I had been talking to her for a while about coming back on, and it was really, you know, because of her um, friendship with Nancy, and just being a coordinator, that we were able to have them both on together at the same time and to do it live on a Monday. A lot of moving parts because they're both very busy with their own lives and careers and everything, obviously. So check that out if you haven't already. It was a blast. Also, last week, since our last gathering, we did drop some fun footage from Nightmare Weekend, from the Halloween 78 panel with Sandy Johnson, Tommy Lee Wallace, and the great Nick Castle. And so, what I'm going to do right now, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, or if you have, I'm going to take a brief breather right here for about 4 or 5 minutes and play you a clip from the Nightmare Weekend panel with the H78 cast. And this particular clip that we're going to look at here, this is Tommy Lee Wallace. And some of you, I know this story and have probably heard Tommy himself tell it before. But for those of you that haven't, and for those of you that have, that want the most recent, updated, accurate version as possible, this is Tommy Lee Wallace recounting the making, the creation of the original Michael Myers mask in John Carpenter's classic Halloween. Check it out.
And so I just went down to Hollywood Boulevard. It was a big, actually it's still there, the novelties company on Hollywood Boulevard. And they had probably a dozen, full head pullover masks. But most were really cartoonish. It was like Richard Nixon, John Wayne, and they just looked ridiculous. It was not going to work. Way off at the end was Mr. Spock, and then just past Mr. Spock was this blank face. I looked, and of course it was supposed to be Captain Kirk. It didn't look really like Captain Kirk or William Shatner, but it looked like it might work. And so I grabbed that, and I grabbed a clown mask as well, because I thought we need a choice. We need an alternate in case this lays an egg. We need to be able to, fake it. And took them home. Didn't do anything with the clown mask, but I modified the Captain Kirk mask. Made bigger eye holes because it was hard to see out of, for one thing. But also John had admonished me that we had better do something to it in case, who knows, the Captain Kirk mask people might come after us, So I started fooling around with it, pulled the sideburns off, and made the hair dark instead of, it was sort of blondish. And finally painted the whole thing refrigerator white. It was Krylon appliance white. And I thought, gee, this is getting weird. It's looking pretty strange. Might work. So went in the next morning to the production office, tried out the clown mask first. It might have been Barry Bernardi who was modeling. It wasn't you. I keep thinking it was you, because Nick, of course, became the shape. But at that time, it was a production assistant or somebody who modeled them for us. They came out with a clown mask, and it was like, ew, that's kind of weird, that's a little scary. And of course, scary clowns became a thing eventually. So it felt good to have one in your pocket to say, okay, if the other thing doesn't work, we got one. But then the guy came out wearing the shape mask, and we just went, oh fuck. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And to this day, I don't know what that is. It was lightning in a bottle. It was instantly, we knew no matter what else, before we had music, before we had actors, before we had the script, we knew that if we took a picture of that thing, that we'd have a scary movie. And it turned out to be the case. And of course, Nick flawlessly did the lurking and walking and standing and all that was required of the shape. And I stuck my head in the mask once in a while for, you can come over to my table and read the story of when I did the shape versus when Nick did it. But that's the story.
There you go. That's the story. If you never heard it before or just wanted to hear it again, there you go. And you can hear lots more stories like that in our full coverage of that particular panel, which happened just a few weeks ago on October 11th in Richmond, Virginia at Nightmare Weekend Horror Convention. I am going to play you one other clip right now from that same panel. I meant to do these in reverse order. Not that it matters, or yeah, nobody cares but me. But anyway, this one ties more into the Halloween recap because this is these guys not talking about Michael Myers' Halloween, but just talking about the Halloween holiday. Like I said, it was recorded on October 11th, and so the moderator here, Kid Cadet, who does a lot of these panels for Nightmare Weekend, she kind of took a little bit out of our playbook. I think took a few plays out of our playbook and ask these guys something. Well, to be honest, something like what I would ask them and have asked them at certain times. Check it out.
Since this is the best time of the year with Halloween approaching, I was just wondering if the three of y'all have any Halloween traditions.
Get as invisible as possible. You know, people have embraced that. Well, it's not really a holiday, is it? It's just, what do you call Halloween? Is it a holiday? No, not officially. It's certainly not you don't get to take off from work.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe there's a national movement that should take place that says this needs to be a national holiday.
Started today.
But people are they love to celebrate. And Alan Howarth, who did the music with John on, I don't think he was on Halloween, but he came along shortly thereafter. It certainly did on Halloween 3. Every year at Halloween, I mean, it got to be insane. It's like people have to top themselves. Okay, last year we got the giant skeleton that's on top of the house, but this year we need some sort of inflatable thing. They go, oh, in the graveyard out front, honey, go get the tombstone. And it's unbelievable. I feel as though I just stand back and don't try. Because it's just so beyond me.
Same thing, any traditions?
The traditions I had as a kid were my favorite. I don't think I could replace them with anything, but all my sisters used to take me trick-or-treating, and they made my costume from scratch every year. So that, to me, are the great memories of Halloween. And my only regret is I don't see that as much today. It's just, you know, trick-or-treating out of the trunks and stuff. Not really going door to door to your neighbors and having your big sisters or brothers take you out. So to me, that was a tradition that I can no longer have, but I have it in my memories, and it's very special.
Okay. Anything to add? No? That's good.
You know, we used to accommodate the holiday by being ready for kids at the door, but somehow my neighborhood dried up of young people. Or maybe I killed them all. I'm not sure.
I think that's what it was.
And so unfortunately, you know, the actual event itself it goes nowhere at my house, and it's just like we have the light out, we have a few candies and cakes, but we haven't had a doorbell ring in about 3 or 4 years. It's kind of sad, but you know, you drive around Los Angeles where I live, and in some of the other neighborhoods, it's just all the deck with so much fun. So it's still a great holiday, and I know some of the folks that worked on Halloween, the new ones, they're big on, like the guy that did the mask, Chris Nelson, you may know his name. His whole house is done. And our manager, Sean Clark, who is the agent for a lot of the people that you'll meet, he has his house all crazy. So it depends on the individual.
We got, everybody here knows about Peanuts, right? And Charlie Brown, and Lucy holds the football, and every year he goes to kick the football, and she takes it away. I feel that way about the candy. Every year we get this big pile of candy, and about 7 people come by, like, you know, like your place, and then there's all this candy, and it's like, I just don't have the self-control. So for November, it's like, that's kind of Halloween to me.
Well, I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate or start the celebration than with you guys. Thank you so much for being here this weekend. Thank you guys so much for coming to the panel. And if it's okay with y'all, we're going to take a picture.
Yes, we are back live now here on Michael Myers Monday. It is November 4th, 2024, the final hour of November 4th, 2024. And we are hanging out. And as I said, we do have a couple news bites to go over here tonight. Starting with if I can find it. You may have seen this shared throughout the social media sphere because it kind of blew up within a matter of minutes, maybe hours, on Halloween when Jamie Lee Curtis spoke to a reporter at Entertainment Weekly about a project completely unrelated to Michael Myers or any of this. But in the course of that conversation on October 31st, well, she said, quote, never say never regarding a possible return to this franchise, a reprisal of her Laurie Strode character. Now, before we go any further, let's just go right over to the source of this article and get the exact quote here for you guys. And again, I've not done an article on this and probably won't. At least not at this stage, I don't anticipate. But I do want to discuss it with you guys here on the channel. And like I said, mainly because it has been shared everywhere. All the major horror sites ran with stories of Jamie Lee Curtis cryptically teases Never Say Never return as Laurie Strode. So the interview is with Entertainment Weekly. It's on Halloween, and this reporter, Joey Nolfi, is on the phone with Jamie Lee Curtis. And they're talking about an upcoming documentary that she is producing. And they talk about a few other topics, and eventually they ended the conversation with a look back and forward on the 65-year-old's legacy with the John Carpenter created slasher franchise of Halloween. And this is her exact quotes. She tells Entertainment Weekly, Jamie Lee Curtis says, quote, I have hung up my bell bottoms and my pale blue button-down shirt, and I have relinquished Laurie to the ages with a warm aloha and a thanks for all the years and memories. And yet, she continues, if I've learned anything in my 65 years on the planet, it's never say never. Goodbye. End quote. And then the reporter says that she promptly hung up without another word to this reporter. So that's the exact quote that everybody is talking about. Make what you want of it. You are welcome to give your comments here. My personal opinion is that this is, you know, trick or treat. Everybody's entitled to one good scare. Look, I think it, I think she's being honest. I think she's saying that, yeah, history has taught her never say never. She did say never previously. She did say she was done playing this role and did come back and do it. So, yeah, she's learned from that mistake. Never say never. This franchise has taught all of us never say never because, yeah, whatever you think could never happen. I mean, again, I go back to when they announced that she would be in 2018. Mind blowing that that was happening. Like, are you kidding me? They're doing what? Um, so the idea that it's, completely never going to happen is yeah, I would agree. Never say never. All that being said, though, yeah, everything she says in the first part of the quote is also absolutely 100% true. She said goodbye. It's done. And I do believe that the franchise, while this character will be reinterpreted inevitably at some point, probably with another um, actress playing her, what I do think the franchise is going to do moving forward for now is let the Laurie Strode character um, not be the center of the focus for a little while. Um, if for no other reason, because she was literally the center of the focus of these last three movies. But as we all say never. So, um, give me your thoughts on these new this new comment from Jamie Lee Curtis that again everybody is calling cryptic teases, and I don't know. I don't even think it's a cryptic tease. I think she's just well. On one hand, she's just being honest, and on the other hand, I think it was Halloween, and she knew that that would get a lot of buzz and excitement going along, and she's not wrong about that. So, you guys tell me what you think. As Scotty says, money talks. Well, I mean, that's true. Like I said, I mean, never say never. With all things aside, never say never. And when she says that, I think that I would take her at her word for that because never say never. But I would not assume that like that's what's about to be announced for this TV series or for the next project. It could be. Like I always say, we're recording this late night on Monday night, and it's always possible that we could all wake up in a couple hours on Tuesday morning, and everything we say here is blown out of the water because of some insane announcement. So it could be. But my take on it, no, I think she was having fun. It was Halloween, you know, it was they asked her about it, obviously, um, and I think that's what it was. And she knew it would get the reaction that it did, which was bloody disgusting and Fangoria and Dread Central and literally everybody except us running that headline on Halloween. So now we'll run it on this video. So thank you for watching. But give me your take on that. In any case, just give me your take. I mean, um, was she just having fun, or is she teasing something that we don't know about? What do you guys think? while you're chewing on that news bite, in other news, also breaking on Halloween Day, October 31st, we got our first official look at a stunning new collectible that I know a lot of my collectible friends watching this. Well, they've probably already placed their order for it. Um, if you haven't seen it, or if you have, just sit back and look at this beauty, guys. You know, all a lot of this year, 2024, we've just been oohing and eyeing and obsessing over the Halloween 2 poster pumpkin from Spirit Halloween, and then, in October, Mondo came along and was like, well, sit back because we've got our own H2 poster pumpkin, and we're busting out too, and that looks incredible. But I gotta say, guys, Premium Collectibles Studio, aka PCS, um, I think they just said, everybody, hold my beer and check this out. This is the life size, screen accurate replica prop of the Halloween 1978 opening credits jack o' lantern. And these photos they have just look amazing. It looks so good. There it is unlit. Um, and this is the opening credits jack o' lantern, not the poster pumpkin, and yet it does feature the poster on the back. This is an interesting, really cool detail. Okay, on the back, and there's the dimensions: 12 inches high, 13 inches wide. But on the back, they've got it carved, the poster pumpkin image with the hand holding the knife, the curved knife. Um, this is a cool idea. This I like better than what they did on the back of the poster pumpkin from Spirit, where they just had the Halloween 2 uh, glued onto there. You know what I mean? The text Halloween 2 glued onto there. This is a cool idea. Um, and it makes both the front and back kind of equally displayable now. You know what I mean? Like really equally displayable, and to very different effect too. So I really dig this, and just the look of it. I mean, it looks like an actual jack o' lantern. It looks like the one in the film, and then you see this. I mean, it looks like a very talented carver came in and carved this into the back of the jack o' lantern. This is awesome. This is going to be a must own. I know for myself. I know for a lot of you guys. Um, it just these photos look really good. This is at the collectpcs.com website right now. I'll add the link in the description as soon as we wrap up here. $85. It is up and can be ordered right now. Just launched on Halloween. It this just looks really nice, really cool. I mean, this is the year of the franchise pumpkins. I know Trick or Treat Studios did a lot of these already, and they did a great job with theirs. But this one, I think, I mean, I love the H2s we've gotten already this year, but this one, it feels to me, like I said, it's like a hold my beer moment. You know what I mean? So hats off, PCS. Um, it looks beautiful. I can't wait to see one in person. What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts on that one. I got some collectors here in the live chat. I know Pat and Brett. What do you guys think? Have you already added it to your cart? I'm sure some of you guys have. In other news, did you see we are getting a brand new John Carpenter book covering his entire career, exclusive conversations with John Carpenter. Um, and what is really cool here is this author, Michael Doyle, has spent years, I, I, I believe about like 15 years interviewing Carpenter, different conversations with him over the years about his entire career. 16 years of in depth interviews, in fact, by Michael Doyle. So this sounds really fascinating to me. Um, if it was just a collection of 16 years worth of interviews with Carpenter by different people, that would be cool in one respect, but not nearly as interesting as all of these conversations, all of these interviews with one person compiled here for the first time ever in one place. This sounds very cool. It is the culmination of over 15 years of startlingly candid conversations between John Carpenter and author Michael Doyle. So it's called Bringing Darkness Instead of Light. And is going to be available from Fab Press. And it, it sounds like it's going to be another must own, guys. It is releasing in spring of 2025. Um, Again, I will add the link in the description of this video. But this really does sound like it's going to be the definitive uh, Carpenter retrospective. And as the massive Carpenter fan that you guys know I am, again, I think it's going to have to be a must own. And we've got one other news item I just want to bring to your attention before we get to our main story tonight. But this one, I don't even watch football, but this one, of course, crossed my feed because there was a football game on Halloween. And New York Jets player Sauce Gardner entered the game, was introduced, came out rocking a Michael Myers mask. And we even got a little clip of the moment. Here it is. This is awesome. This is Halloween done right. Doesn't matter, NFL or not. Yeah, it's Halloween. You rock your shape mask. Yeah, this kid just got himself a bunch of new horror fans. All right, give me your thoughts on all of those news bites. Fire away. Teen Wolf says, yeah, I knew Jamie was going to backtrack on Lori. Yeah, she's changing her mind. It's not the first time. We'll see where it goes, though. I mean, again, the money talks and she's willing, but is that really, would that be the smart business thing? You know what I mean? The smart business decision. Um, I got to think Malik is going to be looking at all angles moving forward. I don't think it makes sense that this TV series is going to be a Laurie Strode centric TV series. I do think it'll involve Michael Myers in some way. I mean, everything's going to involve Michael Myers in some way moving forward. Sam says yes, pre-ordered the pumpkin. Of course you did. I love it. Oh yeah, that $2,000 statue they're selling. Yeah, that's crazy talk. Rob agrees the Carpenter book is a must-have. Good point, Teen Wolf. Love how the back looks like Michael ripped it off, revealing the pulp. Yeah, inside the pumpkin. That is true. Yeah, Rob, I agree. I think JLC was mainly just playing. I mean, I do think. I mean, she's being serious when she says "never say never," because I'm the first to say never" when it comes to this franchise. Um, I think we should all say never when it comes to this franchise. They've proven that over and over. I mean, this is the same franchise that had Busta Rhymes doing kung fu on Michael Myers. Same franchises killed off the same character multiple times. We just had one of them on last week with Nancy Stevens and Nurse Marion. So, um, but yeah, ultimately, my opinion, yeah, she was just having fun on Halloween. Everybody's entitled to one good scare, right? Trick or treat. I think it was more trick than treat in that comment. Um, but I guess we'll see, right? We'll all see. All right. The other big news item that broke on Halloween that we are going to talk about here tonight is the launch of the new Halloween portal website. Have you guys checked this out? Have you signed in, logged in, set up your account on the Halloween portal? I hope you have. If you haven't though, check this out. We're going to take a look at it right now because I have, I have. We signed up right away, and what we're gonna do is just take a little look around. I've already previewed it a little bit, and so we're gonna take just a little look around right now. So if you haven't been there, this is what welcomes you to enter, and then you'll go in and you'll want to set up your account if you haven't already. You'll see I'm logged in now, and this is the dashboard. You can set up your screen name and all that good stuff. And we'll go through some of these headlines. I mean, of course, we got to click on the news first. Like, is there any exciting news out of Haddonfield? Well, the most recent one is, of course, the video games announcements. And there even has been more recent stuff in there, but you can read all about that at HalloweenDailyNews.com. But this is Haddonfield news, and that's the latest headlines there. Um, the forums, we'll look at the forums in a minute, because that'll be a fun one. We'll click on partners, and what we have over there is places to shop and different items available that you can shop in the portal. We'll click over here on videos, and there's an interesting curation of some older videos. Jamie Lee Curtis introducing the film from 2018, and other just even older video clips, interviews, just interesting, different stuff here. A lot of it, pretty much all of it, previously featured on the original HalloweenMovies.com site. And here, ported in and repurposed, and organized much better. The films. Let's go back to that one in a minute because there's something interesting over there. There's the Halloween playlist here, and when we click on music, and there's some Spotify links and Apple links to listen to some of the soundtracks. When you click on games, Mike was totally in the game sphere right now, and there's the Halloween the game. That's the big one that's coming soon. There's the Retro Realms that's out now and just came out. We'll probably talk more about that one next week. I still haven't really gotten a chance to play it myself. I own it. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna talk about it, but haven't gotten a chance to yet. And then of course, Match Made in Terror released yet last year, and even before that, the Halloween Ends Escape game. And then there's more shop. Now let's go back to the films for a second because this is one of the things that I noticed clicking around here earlier today. And as you can see, it says Halloween Ends New Exclusive Content. Weird placing of the colon in that headline, as a matter of fact. But and then you scroll down, and it's got all 13 films, right? Except it's not. There's a couple missing, but this is the most interesting one. This new exclusive content, and look, when we click on it, this is what it takes us to. It says, view never before seen content for the latest film in the Halloween saga. What? What? I mean, the URL up there said Halloween 4. So then we click here and check this out. 91-minute runtime, and it's listing in August 2nd, 2024 release date. Now, I have no idea what's going on with any of this. If this is all just placeholder stuff, what's going on? But it suggests that at some point there was an idea that this summer, this August, there was going to be a Halloween Ends re-release, presumably on Blu-ray, including new exclusive content, unused scenes, deleted scenes. But then again, none of this makes sense because the 91-minute runtime is not accurate. It says directed by John Carpenter, which is not accurate. Again, the placing of that colon is like Halloween Ends New Exclusive Content. So, I don't know. This I don't think is supposed to be here on the portal. But clearly they're still working it all out. Interesting nonetheless. And last but not least, let's go over here to the forums because this is going to be what's kind of going to make or break the success of this, I think, because the idea is to bring back kind of the glory days of the old message boards. And I know a lot of you guys remember those days and were a part of that. And they've already set up a bunch of different topics in games where all of the games we just mentioned are listed, and films where all 13 films are listed, various theories and speculation in there, and then of course general discussion, and that's where we'll go in for now. That's where there's a lot of stuff. Speaking of the official Halloween message boards, there's a one dedicated to people who remember those days. There's fan fiction stuff. There's stuff dedicated to the posters. All kinds of interesting stuff. Fan films. Love lives today, but evil dies tonight. That's pretty funny. Mask collection, best kill. Laurie Strode fan club. So there's a lot of cool ones here. So I thought what might be fun. I've not posted anything on here yet. I've not made any replies or anything yet. But I was thinking, maybe we should start a topic here tonight. And when you guys click over to HalloweenPortal.com and set up your account, and you can come over to this topic, and we can all post about this topic. Um, but I mean, again, the obvious one would just be Triple M, I guess, just Michael Myers Monday. But that felt a little, I don't know, if we maybe we could come up with something better than that, or more fitting, or more poignant. Um, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, and in the live chat right now, give me some discussions, and we will go ahead and start up a new topic. Um, it doesn't look like there is a topic dedicated to the upcoming TV series. I was considering starting that one. Again, they've got all the films represented, the games, they've got the music, but I don't see the TV series represented anywhere, and it doesn't appear that anybody has started that topic yet. So that could be one we could start. But give me some suggestions, guys. As we're just kind of chilling here for a couple minutes before we get into shout outs and so forth. Um, let's see. Suber's talking about the Trick or Treat 4K. Yes. Love that movie. Team Wolf says, hope somebody saves the OG Michael Myers tribute music videos from YouTube. Those date back pre-remake, and YouTube can suddenly yank them. Yeah. Um, I gotta think that they gotta be backed up somewhere, I hope. Archiving the old Michael Myers fan media. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to be talking about that. Knife Guy says alternate ends footage release petition, the cremation, the silver shamrock stuff. Now I don't think most of that silver shamrock stuff that Christopher Nelson was telling us about was ever actually shot. I don't think, you know, like he mentioned, Sean Clark was going to have a cameo in it. I don't believe, I could be misunderstanding, but the way I understand it, that stuff wasn't shot. Now I know there was some alternate ending stuff that definitely was shot that did not have to do with um, the the grinder or the procession or any of that. That was all from the reshoots for sure. And yes, that stuff I would think would be the stuff they're talking about. The originally shot ending, and presumably some other stuff, maybe. Rob says you could make a Family Feud Halloween edition. Yeah. So I think, again, you guys fire away if you've got a good idea, but I'm thinking, since we're going to be talking about it a lot, and and since I know it's going to be on a lot of people's mind, I think it only makes sense that we start the topic of the Halloween TV series, right? And again, maybe it should go under speculation and theories. I'm thinking we start it under the general discussion, though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Jenny says Michael Myers kills or Michael Myers actors. Now, I did see something, it looked like for favorite kills, but yeah, maybe one dedicated to Michael Myers actors. Let me see. I think I saw a favorite kills. There's the evolution of Laurie Strode, and then there's also a Laurie Strode fan club. So yeah, there's all kinds of. There's a cosplay central. There's one for the collectors to show off merch. We could do that. There's fan fiction, best posters, feedback on this portal message board, favorite Michael Myers moments, favorite minor character, fan films, favorite kill in Halloween 6. Okay. Um, Halloween Retribution H9 fan club, best special features, Dr. Sam Loomis fan club, Love Lives Today but Evil Dies Tonight, Mask Collection, best kill is one topic, and Laurie Strode fan club. Okay, so best kill is already up there, but we could do something like you said for best or just Michael Myers actors. What's up, Brett? Happy Michael Myers Monday, man. Another illustrious channel member in the house. What do we think? Should we start one dedicated to the Michael Myers actors? Or, because that could be fun, you know, like favorite Michael Myers actors or just celebrating the Michael Myers actors. Um, but I do think there needs to be one for this Halloween TV series as well. Rob says TV series is a great idea. Break it up into sections. Start with special actions first and go from there. So you think we should start it with the TV series? Do that one, or we could start two topics here tonight. I think it needs both of those actually. The Michael Myers actors one is a good idea, especially since we know so many of them here and love them all. And but that's a good idea. All right, so let's take a vote. And we could do both. So you guys, we could do TV series, start that topic right now, or we could do actors, start that topic right now. Or I guess we could just do both. Rob says those are two great ideas. Maybe we should just do both. I think we'll start the one for the actors first, since it is Michael Myers Monday. And we could post just the general question: who's your favorite Michael Myers actor and why? And open it up, and then we could see how that goes, and maybe launch the TV series one as well while we're in here. But for our first one, I think it makes sense to do the Michael Myers actor since I don't see that represented quite yet. So, all right, you guys are gonna watch me do this. And again, if you haven't already, as soon as we're done here, go and sign in to the HalloweenPortal.com. All right, so we're just going to call it, do we just call it Michael Myers Actors or Celebrating Michael Myers Actors? And when we say actors, I mean, that has to include Deborah Hill as well, of course, as we all know. That has to include the stuntman as well, right? Actors slash performers. Is that too many words? If we say actors, that includes stuntman. That includes Deborah Hill, right? Are people gonna get that? See, now I feel like um, we need to take a vote on everything. um, I think what we're gonna do. Let's go back over here. All right. And for topic tags, I mean, I guess Michael Myers. I guess we could tag all of their names, but that might take a few minutes. And to get it going, we'll just ask, who's your favorite Michael Myers actor slash performer slash stunt man, and why? What do we think about that, guys? Celebrating the Michael Myers actors. Yeah, Aaron Armstrong, Deborah Hill. Knife Guy says just call it Shapes. Michael Myers Shapes. That's interesting. I think we'll just call it actors for now, maybe. I like the Shapes idea. I don't want to confuse people too much. But yeah, let's go ahead and open it up like this. We'll just call it Michael Myers actors, will be the topic. We'll start it off saying who's your favorite Michael Myers actor slash performer slash stuntman and why. And topic tags will be Michael Myers. So we're going to submit it and let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Click submit. And there we go. It's showing my name is Matt Arts. I don't know why it's not Halloween Daily News. I thought I set that as my display name. I'll have to go into my account and see what's up with that. But all right, so there we go. November 5th, 2024 at 4:54 a.m. That's in the future, isn't it? Um, yeah, it's that's in the future. But anyway, we're up there. We got a post. Let's see. That should give some people some stuff to talk about. Now, before we go and I mean, we could start the other topic as well on the TV series. Let's see. We're all learning how to do this. See, it says username is Halloween Daily News. And it won't let me change that. Anyway, in any case, that's where we're at. I've created one topic now, made no comments or favorites yet. All right. So when you log in to Halloween Portal, um, go over to the forums. This is how you find it. Go to the forums. Oh, look. 1 minute ago, Matt Arts posted a new general discussion topic. So now there's 25 topics in there. Mine's the 25th. So you click on general discussion, and there it is, Michael Myers actors. And so then you just click on there. Who's your favorite Michael Myers actor, performer, stuntman, and why? And you can respond in there. And it'll be yet another place for us to gather. Now that we've done that, and it's that easy, um, should we do it again? Should we launch the other one as well for the TV series? What do you guys think? Are we having fun with this, or are we trying to move on? What do you guys think? Ooh, that's good, Teen Wolf. Different shapes of Michael Myers. Shapes of Michael Myers. I don't know. Can we? I don't know if they'll let me change it. Now that I've done it, let me see though. It's possible. That's kind of better, yeah. Shapes of Michael Myers, yeah, because then it's. I don't know. I don't want to confuse people too. We're so smart and witty here. I don't want to confuse anybody either. Yeah, I don't think. Oh wait, maybe you can edit. Oh, check it out. It looks like you can edit. Should we make it shapes of Michael Myers? I don't know. But we can change it, it looks like. So that's good to know. So I could update the topic name. It says it has 0 applies 1 voice so far. 1 voice. That's interesting. So again, first impressions, and this is literally the most time I've spent on this since it launched on Halloween. I signed up on it like months ago when they first opened it up. So here tonight with you guys, like right here live, this is the most time I've spent on the Halloween portal so far. I think it's got tons of potential. Is my first impression, and I think those forums can be a lot of fun and really, informative. I mean, I think we, now, I mean, obviously this is official, so anything that the powers that be, Malika Khan and so forth, don't want out there, um, clearly that's never going to be on this site. Um, so in a way, I mean, that kind of makes it even more exciting because anything on here is going to have to be approved in some way, I think. But it remains to be seen, like, how different it's going to be from what we've had before with HalloweenMovies.com and even with the message boards. I do like that they're bringing back kind of the message board feelings. I do think that's kind of a probably a smart thing, you know, to have the community there. Hopefully, there's going to be some policing, some moderators, that it doesn't get like just like every other fake book group is. It seems like where it's just so much just negativity just about the franchise. You know what I mean? Just about not celebrating the stuff that people love about the movies, but just um, celebrating what they hate about them, which, I'm the opposite over here. I'm like, acknowledge what you don't like, but celebrate what you love. So anyway, um, there we go. That is the portal, and that's where it's at so far after just a couple days, literally 4 days of operation since launch. I think they unofficially soft launched a couple days early, actually, because I was hawking it every single day, pretty much waiting to see. But anyway, I like it. I think, and I like what they're going for with it, and hopefully they're going to put it to good use, and hopefully we are going to get some breaking news out of there really soon. Meanwhile, go over there and comment on the your favorite Michael Myers actor, and let me know if we should change the name. Maybe Shapes of Michael Myers is good. Now that I know I can edit it, I'll think about it a little bit. And maybe we should start one just for Michael Myers or one for the TV series. I don't know. Yes, Rob, I saw they were giving away stuff all day. Um, yeah, Rob says let's do one at a time so nobody gets it all messed up. I agree. Yeah, next week we can launch another one if we want or whatever. Let's stick with this one for now. I think that's a good plan. Oh, look on cue. It's midnight, and look who just popped in. The Shape. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my clock says like 12:01 a.m. and there's Michael Myers at the stroke of the witching hour. Yes. Um, After I said I probably wasn't going to be on here past midnight. Um, but that is the news for this week. Um, give me your thoughts on everything we've talked about here in the live chat now, and if you're watching on replay, in the comments below. Right now, we are going to do a couple shout outs real quick. Very special first Michael Myers Monday of the new year shout outs. So let's go over and start with Twitter, former Twitter. This is posted by Christy at Center Queen 7. Says, good morning, everyone. Happy Michael Myers Monday. I hope everyone had an absolutely fantastic weekend as we start another new week. Remember this. You're a badass. You got this. Kick this day and week in the ass. Have a great one, y'all. All right. See, you'll see a theme here. A little bit of Michael Myers Monday motivation for you, because I think we all need it after a Halloween hangover. First Monday of November, right? Um, so I guess that's a quadruple, Michael Myers Monday motivation. But there you go. Thank you for that, Christy. Jumping over to threads for this next one. First, Myers Monday after Halloween. Who else is having Halloween blues? Some people might be. Not us, though, because we know every day's Halloween. Every Monday's Michael Myers Monday. And yeah, we're celebrating no matter what. Let's jump over to TikTok for this one. This one's pretty funny. Posted by that first one on Threads was posted by Ms. Horror to Death. By the way, thank you. Over here on TikTok, Louisiana Michael Myers 1 Matthew Knight posted this earlier today, and you can't hear it, but it's set to the Bengals Manic Monday. That's the way you get out of the post Halloween blues if you got them right there. It's just another Michael Myers Monday. It's so ridiculous, but it definitely made me laugh. And again, if you were to watch this on TikTok and could actually hear the music, but you can imagine, the song Manic Monday. You've heard it before. You can imagine. But again, quadruple M Michael Myers Monday motivation for you. Get up and slay it, right? All right, let's go back over to Instagram to bring it back home here. This one shared to us from Horror Justin all the way over in Germany. Translated, he posts, "Are you ready for Michael's Winter Wonderland?" And there you go. That's an idea. Michael in the winter. Is that something you guys might want to see? And last one for now, for this week, Trick or Treat Mart posted on Instagram today. On Mondays, we Michael. Period. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Hell yeah. We agree. On Mondays, we Michael. Period. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Hell yes. You guys know what's up. Michael Myers in the house, in the live chat tonight. Lighten it up. Love to see it. Oh, Rob, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Phil, thank you. This was fun. Team Wolf, thank you. Michael, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate it. We got lots to talk about coming up as well. Like I said, I have not even dug into the new Retro Realms game. I intend to. I want to give you a full report. I want to play it myself. I want to give you exclusive gameplay video. We're going to do all of that. It's coming soon. Hopefully, I'll have it ready for you by next week. That's the plan anyway. We will be taking a couple weeks off during the winter off months, but by no means is Michael Myers Monday going anywhere. We're going to keep doing it. And of course, everything else here at the channel will keep going. And as I mentioned at the top of the show, lots of cool stuff coming this week, including more of our Halloween 2024 coverage, more of our Nightmare Weekend Richmond coverage, lots of cool Myers related cosplay there as well. More exclusive interviews, most notably tomorrow with the director and star of He Never Left, a new Halloween slasher, and then with the very talented, very cool Antonella Rose, who plays Gaddy in Terrifier 3. You're not going to want to miss that one. She's awesome, and both in the movie and in the interview. And check out everything else that we shared. We dropped a lot of content in the month of October. It might have been overload for some of y'all. I apologize if so, but 'tis the season. You know, when we have these opportunities, we have to jump on it and take advantage of it. So I would love for you to take the time to enjoy some of the other interviews and walkthroughs and fun stuff that we dropped. And I know we were piling in on right around Halloween, and still are some of that coverage rolling some of it out. So enjoy that. We've got stuff from Haunted Screams Expo. We just earlier today published highlights from the Terrifier, or the the Thanksgiving Q&As with Karen Cliche and Alex Armbruster, who plays John Carver in the film. A lot of cool stuff here on the channel just in the last couple days, just in the last week or so. So if you haven't already, check all that stuff out and be on the lookout for tons more awesomeness coming your way. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with me here tonight on Michael Myers Monday, the first Monday of a new year. Let's make it a good one, you guys. Let's make it a killer one. Pat, thank you, man. Enjoy your vacation and listening outside with a bourbon and a cigar. Dude, I love it. I'm jealous now, man. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out and listening on your vacation. Enjoy it. Solid Saturn, the Retro Realms Halloween game is not very easy. It can be very difficult at times. I've died a million times. Oh, great. I was hoping it might be a little bit easier than some of the other ones. Now you're telling me that. Now I'm definitely going to die many times. Meanwhile, my wife, Sue, will I'm sure, be a natural and kick ass at it once again, like she did the mobile game. uh, Knife Guy says Michael is a verb. Yes, Michael is a verb. On Mondays, we Michael. That's right. On Mondays, we Michael. Hey, that should be the next Triple M shirt. That's a good one. I'm gonna write that down right now. Maybe we'll launch that next week too. Um, a new Triple M crew shirt on Mondays. We Michael. That's a good one, guys. Um, the shape is always watching. Yes, yes, he is. Always silently, of course. Yes, lighten up the jack o' lanterns. I love to see it. All right, guys. I hope you all had an amazing Halloween. Um, oh yeah, Rob, you ordered it. Yeah, you gotta get your retro realms. There's Michael. All right, Michael's getting restless. It looks like. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. This has been fun. Thank you all for hanging out. Lots of cool stuff coming your way right here on the HDN channel. Lots of other cool stuff in addition to all of this every day at HalloweenDailyNews.com. Thank you all so much. Your support means everything. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you for Sewer for helping out as moderator. Dude, what's up? Thank you. Thank you, Saturn. Thank all of you guys, all of you regulars, all of you new blood alike. We love all of you, and we will be back just like the shape will be. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you all for watching, and of course, happy Michael Myers Monday. Good night, Haddonfield.